Welcome back to everybody to Fans Assemble. We have an emergency podcast that was called by Ray. We're gonna break down the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 trailer. Just as we put up our Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special review.
Perfect time.
Yes, perfect time. That's on us, really. So we're geniuses. The trailer to the third movie came out. We're gonna try something a little bit new. Ray and I both have the trailer in front of us. We're gonna press play, and then some points we're gonna stop. Hopefully, I'll have screenshots, or our producer is gonna have screenshots while we're talking about the thing. If we mess this up, then it's not our fault. If we get this right, we're gonna be geniuses, and it's all me and Ray. So that's basically how we should look at it. So we're gonna give our theories. We're gonna try to be quick and easy about it as we can.
Yeah, so it's only a 2-minute trailer. It's not that.
Yeah, if we mess this up, then we're suing corporate. All right, let's start. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Marvel Studios. There, you see the uniform. They kind of look like the classic Guardians of the Galaxy.
The team uniform.
The team uniform. It kind of very Nova Corps-esque a little bit.
Yeah.
I think at this point they may be very willing to work with the government. Like they're not looked at as like outlaws. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, actually, let me put that down over time in the trailer. 4 seconds. All right, moving on. So they've been gone for a while. The Avengers. This looks sort of like Earth, but Ray and I think it's not.
You can tell some of the architecture looks a little weird in the distance.
They go down. A bunch of people, cross species. Ray's favorite part comes up. Bang. All right, so we're gonna stop right there. So at this part, so Ray and I were talking about, is this Earth? We both don't think so, because we walk around Earth and there's not a lot of cross species going around.
Yeah.
So I think. So I just looked it up. I think it's actually the High Evolutionary. It may be them. So High Evolutionary in the comics is supposed to be this guy who's very into, like, how can we make the living species more advanced?
Yeah.
So they figured out, let's cross animals. In some versions, animals and people, and I think in this is probably like aliens and people.
Yeah.
If you don't know, then watch Spider-Man Unlimited.
Or Guardians animated series.
That's probably a lot better due to the Guardians series.
Yeah,
than the 13-episode Spider-Man show.
He's one of the main villains, I think, in the second season.
Yeah, so that may be it. We're not sure, but
that was my theory too. That literally fits exactly High Evolutionary's
profile, right?
Yeah, MO, basically.
So we're gonna get into a little bit more of High Evolutionary, I think. So play again. And director James Gunn. So this part, just really quickly, with the small raccoon. I think it's obvious. It's like a raccoon, probably flashbacking to, his background story.
Yep.
Can you keep going?
On Nowhere, like the wide shot. Yeah. Can you stop there?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. This scene interests me because you see Quill, like, it looks like almost like, I don't know, like he's injured or like dead.
Yeah, like he's being carried off, right?
Yeah, but then Rocket's like drinking, and they don't seem like too nervous. So I don't know.
You're concerned, right? Did someone knock him out?
My theory was that this was like edited and like a little misdirect. I think. I don't know if you think that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's not the craziest thing. I mean, Marvel did that recently with Spider-Man. They edited like tons of the footage.
Right? You think maybe that was my first theory, that maybe
it's somebody else, right?
Yeah, like someone else, or like, and they're not even on Nowhere. Marvel does that a lot. Like maybe someone else died, and this is like the scene that, like, they died, and basically they don't want to spoil that, so they make it look like different.
Somebody else.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So let me know, Ray. All right, pressing play.
That scene looks like the final scene, right?
Yeah, like the big battle or big stand or something. Yeah. Rocket's saying, "I'm done running," which when Ray saw the trailer, he immediately texted me, going, "Oh my God, so this is gonna happen. This is gonna
Yeah.
happen." But
Hmm.
we'll see. So
Hmm.
we see somebody running on the treadmill, but as you can tell, there's a. I'm gonna absolutely butcher this name, and I apologize if he's somehow watching this. Chukwudi Iwuji. He's from. Most of us know him. Comic book fans know him from Peacemaker.
Yeah, he's playing High Evolutionary. Yep.
So it looks like. I
This
just
scene.
paused. Went away.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're escaping, right? Ray, do you have anything on this, or?
It looks like they're in the prison.
Yeah, they're wearing like looks like prison uniforms.
Yeah. Maybe I was thinking maybe that's a High Evolutionary ship.
But yeah, they're trying to do something on them, right?
Yeah, because you see the spacesuits that they're wearing in the back.
Mm-hmm.
They showed that shot a few times of them like crawling into space. What looks like the high evolutionary ship. So I'm thinking that is connected somehow.
Mm-hmm. But do take in mind, I did read the synopsis, and they said like how the villain is going to be from someone's past, so that's probably going to be Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
And I would think maybe like they heard about High Evolutionary, the part with the spacesuits. They're trying to stop him, and then maybe somehow like obviously Guardians of the Galaxy things get turned upside down, and maybe they're captured, or maybe that's that scene.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna press play.
I see the suits again.
Yeah, suits again.
Now that scene where
Face.
Rocket says, "Oh, all fly away together." Do you think that's like a look into the past? What do you call it? Oh, flashback. Flashback.
I think so. So there's gonna be a scene. I think it's gonna happen like 2 seconds from where we are. That I think it's gonna show that. So I think it's gonna answer your question possibly.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That.
Quill.
Yeah. I don't know. That seems to me like a major scene, like a major character dying. I don't know.
I was thinking that, or maybe the High Evolutionary, or maybe it's just the trailer tricking me. Maybe it's like
Yeah.
somebody's like, this is the part where he's trying to like do something on them.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. To me, it looks like
Someone could be dying. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, next
we're gonna
scene.
next scene.
125. We see Lila. That's a character in the comics. Usually in Rocket's backstory, he meets the otter Lila in the prison that he's held, where he's
Mm-hmm.
experimented on, and then he escapes, but she doesn't, and so basically that's why he's like sad all the time. Like that's like a major part of his backstory.
Right, you're a
So,
genius. You just gave it to us all. Uh, so
the
yeah,
only
I
reason I
think
the only reason I
yeah,
know that
yeah,
is they had the Telltale games Guardian game.
yeah.
This is basically like the main like a major plot point,
Mm-hmm.
like a major part of the game. So that's why I'm pretty knowledgeable in that.
Do you think so you were talking about the scene where he says we all fly away.
Yeah.
I think that probably maybe her or something like that. Like during that scene, like you said, a flashback perhaps.
Yeah.
Because
Or I
Rocket
don't know.
wasn't wearing anything, it
But
looks
like I
like.
said, Marvel's very good at misdirect. So I don't know. Like, because if they're not gonna obviously show like a major character's death or like that
Mm-hmm.
like the end scene. But I feel like a lot of it's always misdirect in these trailers. So
Mm-hmm. So that's our theory on that one, on the Rocket's part talking.
126.
Yep.
Uh, that's the monster they fought in the beginning of Guardians 2, right?
Yeah, I think so. With the scene where I believe it's Groot dancing.
Yeah.
So it just seems like another action scene, but it does feel like somebody's gonna come back, perhaps, right?
Yeah.
Some return, perhaps, of somebody in the second one. I think
Hmm.
you and I are gonna get into that very quickly.
Yeah.
So let me just write this down. Pushing play.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Pause. We paused at 127. This is a big one, I believe.
yeah. Adam
So
Warlock finally.
Adam Warlock, a little different, slightly different from the like most people like me. I'm a casual, of course. Is they know him from like the guard, not the Guardians, the event, the Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet storyline. He's like the guy who's like, I must warn you, Avengers, that Thanos is coming down and collecting the Infinity Gems. So a lot of people were a little confused, like, why is he being introduced literally right after all
Yeah.
that's done?
Mhm.
But you tell me. I hear that he's supposed to be like he was made by the Sovereign, and he
Mhm.
was made to find the Guardians of the Galaxy, right,
And kill them. Yeah.
and kill them,
Yeah.
which is quite different from what we know in the comics, like how
Um.
most people know. I think.
I
Yeah,
when I saw this, I was like, you've played the Guardians game, like the newest one.
yeah, yeah. The
His design
newest Guardians of the Galaxy.
is very reminiscent of that. So I'm wondering if it's kind of like the same ideas. I'm not sure, like
Yeah,
in terms of like story, like who he is,
yeah. I wouldn't. I think he's a little weird, like being created recently. I have a feeling he's probably somebody who was like around for a while,
hmm
and then they just brought him back. Like he's like an ancient, like kind of like in the game they say, like he's been around for a long time. That's why
And I think
I've seen.
the big question really is the stone in his head. Is that's not obviously not the Mind Stone.
Yeah, they don't have that. It seems.
Yeah, that was my first. My first thought was like, what's the stone in his head? Is that like how's that related to it?
Mm.
And
Because
plus,
it is gonna have to be a little bit of like they're gonna have to bridge a little bit.
and also I was wondering if he has the alter ego Magus,
Hmm.
his evil alter ego. I wonder if that's gonna play a role in the movie. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like they haven't. There's only one trailer. We
Yeah.
don't know yet. I think there will be because he seems super angry.
My
And
theory is that he's gonna be the. I think Magus is gonna be the main villain towards the end, and then High Evolutionary is gonna play a role somehow in like activating the Magus. I don't know.
okay, so high evolutionary would be secondary. I got you.
hmm
So
And
we're gonna
High
put four.
Evolutionary definitely is connected to Rocket's backstory. I think.
Yeah, yeah. I think what you said. It's probably like high evolutionaries. I think he may be the more physical villain.
Yeah,
Not physical, but like the bad guys, the planet.
because I know James Gunn said this movie is really all about Rocket, so it kind of makes sense that High Evolutionary is basically the not there's like the main villain, but not really because I feel like Warlock presents a bigger threat in terms of
Mhm.
like
Physical
Guardians as
and
a whole. Yeah,
yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Drax is funny.
and then there's like the cutaway joke at the end.
Yeah, you got him. Guardians. Uh-huh. Coming out May 2023. So to wrap it up for all the beautiful audiences there, uh, basically what you should get from this is high evolutionary. He's going to be a big part. Ray said it himself. Rocket. That means they already said it before. He's going to be a big part. But it just kind of confirms in what way, right? It's his origin. Why is he a raccoon?
Yeah,
Why is he the way he is? And then Adam Warlock, which we'll admit there's not too much going like with the trailer. There's not too much going on. We believe there's going to be a lot going on soon. He's created by the Sovereign. He's after the Guardians. Ray and I already told you guys. It seems very different from how the comics did it with the Adam Warlock already. I'm sure if you're a comic fan, you probably know that. From the Avengers, the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. So
hmm
yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for listening. We hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to Fans Assemble for more things like this. Hopefully, we won't mess up this whole editing process. So thank you guys, and see you next time. Bye.